Yo, welcome y'all. So this is Queen Key checking in, and this is the first episode of H-Town Secrets. Tomorrow I'm gonna take y'all around, but it's story time right now. So I can't say names, but certain people sold drugs back in the day in South Park and Mo City. Some people were killed that are related to certain people that um you see them on the news and they stolen from people claiming that they was going to help them out or whatever, what have you. If you from Houston, you know who I'm talking about. But, yeah, so I grew up around these people. Like I said, got family in DJ Screw, um, Screwed Up Clique. You know, I got family in that. Grew up around them, Botany Boys, Street Military Clique, all of that. So, like I said, I've been around all of them, grew up around all of them. I remember when Screw would sell his gray tapes, he would open his, he would only open up for maybe 2-3 hours, and it used to be lines, no lie, around the block to get his gray tapes, and then he'll shut down. This was just for 2 or 3 hours. That's how serious it was in the H. If you had a gray tape, if you didn't have a gray tape, you wasn't shit. Then he had his fuck action, which he would take stuff like Adina, a t-shirt on my panties, and you know the slow jams, and he'd screw and chop them, and that was his fuck action series. You know what I'm saying? The youngsters don't know about that, but yeah. So you know, every episode I'm gonna tell y'all a different story. So we're gonna start off with Rap A Lot. Now, Rap A Lot used to be, if you're from Houston, you know they used to be in that building off West 34th. And Ghetto Boys, everybody knows, was the first act to put them on the map. Scarface, you know, his group, and they was the first ones that put Rap A Lot on the map. That a lot of people don't know this, but the cover where they like in the hospital rushing, not ghetto, Bushwick Bill, where they rushing Bushwick Bill in the hospital bed. That is real. That is real. One night Bushwick Bill got on that Evergreen, and if that stuff is like 99% alcohol, and he shot out his eye. So you can go look it up. That cover where they rushing him into the hospital in the hospital bed, that is real. Bushwick Bill did shoot his eye out for real. But yeah, they put Rap A Lot on the map, and then you had everybody that came after them like Zero, Devin the Dude, Slim Thug, all of them came that after that, and Slim Thug actually started with Screwed Up Click. But yeah, so that's the first story right there about Rap A Lot, how they used to be over there. Now, I don't know about Mob Ties, his son's label. I don't know. I mean, I do know some things about them. What I know about them, I'll put it in another episode. This is about Rap A Lot, but allegedly it was started in nefarious ways, back in the day. Even Motown, they say, was started with allegedly, how can I put this? Wayward funds. So we'll put it like that. And the artists didn't come out on top, you know what I'm saying? Scarface actually recently did about a year and a half in Harris County for unpaid child support, which with all he's brought to the community and all he's done, is no way he should even be in that position. But the rap game is a dirty game, you know what I'm saying? I mean, Jay Prince, he knew Suge Knight, he knew Tupac. That's why Tupac and Scarface got a song called Smile because Harry O, the guy that financed Death Row, him and Jay Prince were cool. And he actually met his wife Linda through Jay Prince. And the whole point of him putting money behind the record label was she was a singer, and they were supposed to release her. But I don't know if y'all know, but Suge Knight never released her. Then he stopped taking Harry O's phone calls, and they set it up because it was originally Godfather Entertainment, which was Harry O's, entertainment. Somehow, some way, the lawyer flipped it and changed it up and basically knocked Harry O off the map. But that's another story. That's another episode. But yeah, so that is the beginning of Rap A Lot. Like I said, we still editing, but we did an episode going around to different areas, showing you different spots. Like, we even showed you the spot where the doctor that killed Michael Jackson, where he used to work, because he used to be the drink doctor. If you want a drink, you went to him. And it was only one pharmacy, Claude's, that would even take his scripts. Like, you couldn't take that shit to CVS or Walgreens. They would not take his scripts. You had to go to Claude's. Shout out to Claude's. But that is the beginning of Rap A Lot. And we should be uploading tomorrow. I talked to my editor. He said it should be done tomorrow. Because when my mom was telling the story, she, got a little too in-depth and said some things she shouldn't have. So we had to edit some things out, and yeah. But we're going to upload that next. But yeah, that's the story of Rap A Lot.